Hi, my name is Kylie and I'm going to be presenting Timothy Goodman for the final project. You probably have never really heard of him, however, you've most likely seen his work plastered all over everything: building, walls, cars, packaging, people, shoes, clothing, books, magazines, and galleries that are all over the world. He has a lot of big name clients that he's done work for, which include Google, Samsung, Target, MoMA, Airbnb, Netflix, The New Yorker, and the New York Times. This mural right here was the Salt Lake City mural. He's done quite a few murals in his time. His style is more of a Sharpie-like style, no really main color or anything like that, just black and whatever surface he chooses or wishes to create things on. And this is the, what was that again? The Moon Notebooks. And then this one is the New York Times that he had worked on. This one he had actually considered a milestone in his work and how far he's come. When he looks back on his past projects, he realized, I've really done a lot since then, which he has. And I'm sure a lot of us have probably seen the Chipotle bag and probably didn't even realize it was actually him. I know I didn't. I find it quite interesting because everyone's always strived to have that Sharpie-like style, but his style really kind of gives a lot of people inspiration, and they probably don't even realize that it's actually him creating the work. Guess was another big company that he did work for, which created the Guess watches. A lot of things in life he tries to find new things to create his work on, but most of, if not all of his work has always started out with the basic sketch. He's got a quote that he likes to say to his students that, I tell my students to approach graphic design as a practice, not a profession. There are no rules. If you want to write, then write. If you want to draw, then draw. If you want to make something weird, then make it. Graphic design has a very unique set of characteristics, meaning it's not always going to be the same. Everything's going to look differently, as we can see here with him creating on tracing paper and then taking a photo of it and working on it on his computer, which ended up being this one. He said, everything I've ever done starts with a small doodle in my notebook, which I think that is for a lot of people, but he's done quite a few of them. Even if he's working on a mural, he just sketches by hand first and then scan them in to digitally manipulate it, print it, and then redraw it, especially with working like big murals such as this one, which I'm sure quite a few of you have actually seen. He's come pretty far in his life. When he was in high school, he was actually not close to graduating because he just never applied himself, and all of his friends were going to college and everything, and he just didn't have any of that. He was kind of depressed by it. However, he started working for a home improvement company by the guy named Dave. Since he was doing that, and he was also doing classes at local colleges, it gave him a balance between the things, which I think everyone needs a little bit of balance in their life, but it's not always easy. He had actually worked with Apple for quite a while, but he didn't really want to because he was unsure of moving to San Francisco since he fell in love with New York, which is where he's based in currently. One of my favorite works is you gotta make a lot of stuff before you can make stuff like yourself. That one always really spoke to me because not everything is going to be what you want it and what expresses what you have, especially with some designing and some random drawings, doodles, whatever a person likes to do. And so creating all of the artworks, and you'll eventually develop how you yourself would like to display what you really, really like in life. And graphic design is always fun to play around with because nothing's ever perfect, and then people will think it's perfect. And that's pretty much the end. Thank you. Have a great summer, guys, if you're not going to summer school. I'll see you guys later on. Goodbye.